You want us to sit, you said?
Yeah. So I'm gonna assess plantar flexion, dorsiflexion, and your toe strength. Okay, so I'm looking for a couple of things. I'm not just looking for like the actual absolute strength. I'm looking for the sporadic component, so that quick twitch of the joint. In sport, you don't have a lot of time to receive and contract. So a big part of the problem is most of these athletes aren't barefooted enough. You know, you're a jits guy, so you're probably always barefooted. But you'll see that with a lot of these guys, they don't have the components, so the neurological aspect isn't there. They don't feel like their hands. So if you look at hands and feet, they look practically the same at the bottom of the palm to the foot, but the hand's not ticklish. The foot is. Mm-hmm. So the foot is actually overstimulated. It's like, what is this? That's contact. You see what I mean? And so it's really important that you get to a point through that fascial chain and through that skin touching, doing more of that grounding the ground, always, touching skin, like not even socks, like skin to ground is super important. You'll feel faster through the cleat, you'll feel faster through the shoe. So you'll kind of see it. You may or not see it here. You may have some genetics going on. We're gonna test y'all out. So give me both feet. So I'm gonna take your toes and I'm gonna push them back like this, okay? I'm not put too much pressure. There's a certain technique to this. And so you're gonna take the toes and you're gonna just scrunch your toes as fast as you can, as hard as you can on 3. Okay. Try it out without me pushing. All right, do it again without the ankle. All right, again without the ankle. Again without the ankle. So I can see the weakness already. So let's try this. No ankles, okay? 1, 2, 3. Okay, see how hard that is? Fast though, okay? I'm not gonna change the pressure. 1, 2, 3. Okay, it's just the outsides. 1, 2, 3. So you're getting there, but it's, how would you react off the ground like that? There's no way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like this has to be like that.
Right.
You see what I mean? So I would consider this a 2 out of 4. A 2 is moderate. You can get through the position pretty good, but there's no pop to it. There's no excitement. The nervous system is it's compromised here.
Right.
You see? Try this again. 1, 2, 3. See, I got a little better. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
So your brain's like, oh, okay. You see? 1, 2, 3. Still a little better. This side's a tad weaker. Let's try the big toe. 1, 2, 3. Not bad. 1, 2, 3. So this one's a little lingering. You feel that can't get all the way through?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. That's a little better. 1, 2, 3. And that one can't get through. Do it again. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that one's probably like a 2. Barely a 2. This one's definitely a 2, maybe 2.5. So we'd run you through these tests over and over again just to make sure it's not a neurological thing. So if it's a neurological thing, it's still a 2, but that's a different component. You know what I mean? If you're just weak in the toes, you're just weak. If the joint's weak, you just won't be able to deal with it. So when he hits the ground to run, it ain't gonna matter. All right. On 3, you want to do a practice run real quick. Hard you can. Yeah, all the way down. Now back out, flail them. Back down, hard you can. There you go. Again, flail. Good, relax. On 3, put a little pressure here. 1, 2, 3. Oh, wow. That is 1, 2, 3. Wow. Yeah, that's a 3. 1, 2, 3. These took me a little stronger, but they're pretty damn good too. 1, 2, 3. So that's what's holding you. You're close. You could be what's called a 4, which is super elite. So a 4, you could darn near throw my hand off. That's how quick and explosive the motion is in your toes.
Okay.
You're a 3 right now. That's elite.
Okay.
So you're on the top, that 90 percentile range.
Cool.
Let's try the big toe. 1, 2, 3. No ankles. Let me try again. 1, 2, 3. It's not bad. 1, 2, 3. It's pretty damn good. I go 3s there too.
Can you tell us what you're feeling and then how you're judging the 1 to 4 and stuff like that?
So with a 1, basically there'd be no fight. He wouldn't have it in him to even fight. So they'd be in that position. They'd stay static. They wouldn't go anywhere. A 2, he's going to be able to fight through the position, but it's not going to be an plyometric timing. Plyometric time is something like 0.15 tenths of a second or lower. So that's what we're looking for. So that's, he's going, like his was moderate. Mm-hmm. He could get through the point. He had the strength to get through the position, but he didn't have the speed to wow me. A 2.5 would be very close. So it'd be kind of the mix between the wow factor, which you just had, and the consistency.
Okay.
So when you start getting in the 3, 4 range, it's going to be some pop there. As soon as you see, it's like, oh, You see what I mean?
Yeah.
So right.
Like what someone's speed might be, or what their jumping ability and stuff might be, just from kind of that.
Oh, yes. So what I would do is chart all this, and then there's other tests.
Yeah.
So like if his dorsiflexion sucks though, but his toes are good, he can get away from things, but you got a deficiency there still.
And then also the athlete might be fast and powerful, but might get hurt.
That's the other
right.
So that's my main concern when they walk in the door, because I'm not worried about how fast they are at that point. You know, like I got time with them.
The cool thing is before he got here, we started working on some foot things before he got here. Then he came and showed us a lot of stuff too. But I had a lot of foot injuries and like the ligaments here. Yeah, like I would in multiple jiu-jitsu tournaments, like this just like swolled up, and I was getting injuries. But after we started doing more stuff with the feet, it's like now it's like they can handle a lot more.
Yeah.
It's crazy how much they've changed in literally 2 years.
I just think in general, since the foot is so undertrained,
Yeah.
and we set up these great foundations from here up, and then we have this our great body here up, and then the foundation is so unappreciated.
Yeah.
So it's like you build this mansion, you throw it on a sand lot. You know, like well, what the hell you expect's going to happen? The guy's an elite athlete. He's going to go out there and he's going to get his ass hurt pretty quick. I had an athlete come in, call me the other day, and he's like, "Well, you know what's going on, right? First week of NFL training camp." I say, "Yep." He said, "Yeah, we got about 10 of them every year, dude. Every year." Dude from Chicago Bears I work with this also. He said, "Man, I'm just glad I'm healthy," because he's had an injury history. He came in, worked with us for 2 weeks, took the stuff back with him. Say, dude, I'm just glad to be like healthy, because everybody's dropping. You see, and so violence. I know we look at it and it's like, man, dude, you're doing a lot of jump training, you're doing it, but violence, that violent environment keeps us safe.
Yeah.
You know, so when we go into our element, it's slower. So my job is to make your environment. Oh, this is easy. I walk to my environment, it's like practice. You see, but we train too slow. And so when we get into these violent, the more you get closer to competition, we got to go. We got to go with the ligaments, got to know it, the brain's got to know it, the feet's got to know it. Got to know it. And I don't take risks at that point. When I know we're going into deep competition, I don't take risks.
Yeah.
The speed has to be there. When you're stretching on the ball, it has to be there. Like I don't want boom, oh nice, good. I don't want that, because when you get slung around on the ground, that's not going to be there.
Yeah.
That guy's trying to kill you. You know? So we got to look at everything that goes on in what you're doing. All right, you're pulling back now. 1, 2, 3. Not bad. 1, 2, 3. It's a little bit of a delay. You can feel that a little bit.
Yeah, I can feel it.
Yeah, but I would still give that around a 2.5, 3.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, but I want that something, especially before you go back to comp. You see, this is a little flat, so I'm gonna show you something. The dynamic of this. If you go in the gym, my athletes, this is sticking out, and you're vascular.
And this is the thing. The reason why I think this is a weakness for me is I do a lot of like sitting in a stasis position, and my ankles are here. I don't do much
coming back.
I don't do much coming back. So like that is a weakness.
You
for
may
me.
do this. I'm gonna tell you another. I'm glad you said that. Reversing. This is a hinge joint. Reversing the toes. We don't do that. We don't train the toes backwards. Still a joint.
Yeah.
We got to train both sides. You see what I mean? So we have to look at every element to make you stronger. Strength is. We wouldn't do that with a bench. You control your negative. You worry about your negative.
Yeah.
But we don't do that with toes. You see in ankles.
Yeah.
So this is the test for me, because I know he's good to jump. You see what I mean? I can trust him jumping today. He won't tear an Achilles. He'll be okay, because he's a 3. You know, if you're a 1, got to cut back a little bit. You know, because we got to be careful. And that's how you seen Kevin Durant and these guys are going out there. They're hitting the ground off a shot, and Achilles explodes. Right? I've never had an Achilles injury in 9 years. 1, 2, 3. That's good. That's clean, dude.
So left is weaker than right, though.
Little bit, but I would still. The reason why that's a 3, because it's still some pop.
Okay.
Because this is a hard movement. Like most people, I get the first day, they're like, they ain't going nowhere.
Okay.
Not by 80% of the athletes I get, and that's NFL, all of them. Yeah.
It's crazy how you can get to the NFL though.
Dude, if you have seen, I had a dude. I'm not lying. I had a dude come in. I had 2 dudes. I had one for Denver and another dude who's kind of practice squad with the Cowboys. But he was a 5-star out of high school. Pushed his toes back. I say, go.
He couldn't push.
Go. Nothing. Not a budge. He said, I'm trying. I said, you got to be trying. It's like, no, I'm serious. And like, it's amazing. And Gary Marinovich told me that. He said, you're going to be really shocked when you start getting when you get to the level you're getting pro guys, you're going to be shocked at what you see. They're worse than a lot of my kids. because they've been doing the wrong thing with so many different people.
Wow.
You see what I mean?
Yeah.
It really gets bad when you got this guy messed up, this guy messed up, this guy messed up.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and you don't have a foundation. So those kids, if you're ever in Houston, to go in that gym and see it live is unbelievable. Like the NFL guys come out like, man, what grade he in? He's 14, 15. He's been with me 2 years.
Yeah.
His nervous system, it's the key. His nervous system is on high.
Mm-hmm.
This is a brain game.
Yeah. It's gonna be wild when you touch his feet.
Yeah. I bet. We'll check him out.
Just the flat.
Yeah.
I don't see if I have the power.
1, 2, 3. Yeah. Here. Go. Free one. Yeah. Good. Again. Good. That looks pretty good. 1, 2, 3. Oh, all the way down. 1, 3. 1, 2, 3. Huh.
So much crackiness.
1, 2, 3. I know. These aren't moved. Yeah. Again. All the way down. That's better. Do it again. All the way down. It's a little better. One more time. 1, 2, 3. It's like it's not finishing. Yeah, that's what I need. That's what I need. Yeah, try it again. See, and look, he may be a 3 hitting in a 1's body because he's not doing these things. He's not doing like every day we do toe scrunches every day. See, this is familiar. You know what I mean? No, I'm serious. He could be a 3 hitting in a 1's body because he doesn't do it. So it's like, you know, it takes y'all almost 10 reps to really get it. You see what I mean? What's going on here? Yeah. So that's a problem too. You know, if nobody's teaching you that's you.
Man,
so
what do you notice when, like, because you look at like the tendons in his
Yeah.
feet, how like thick they are.
Yes.
And like my tendons
You're
are
undervascular.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need some work.
I know.
Yeah, that should be popping out. That's what I was going to tell you. The guy who called me, that we just said bleep out. When he came in, he was like, man, he was looking at everybody. He's like, I don't even know the name of the tendon, but he said, why is the tendons right here so big, everybody? And now he has the biggest one in the gym. I mean, it is probably a little thicker than his, but that thing you can see the vascularity just runs all the time. It's unbelievable.
Okay.
And so he's morphed. His feet have morphed. Mm-hmm. That boxer I was telling about, he's been with me 6 years.
Yeah.
In an area on his foot, he don't have a vein. I'm talking about the sides. I mean, it's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Just like weightlifting. Mm-hmm. You know? So, I always tell people, if we can put 50 pounds in each foot, what do you look like in a year? Because you're pushing, dude, you're on the ground. We're scrambling, right? We're on the ground. We're in these dorsal plantar positions, these weird angles. Mm-hmm. You got to train it all.
Yeah.
I'm gonna show you a kettlebell drill we do every day for your dorsal. That's gonna. Hey, let's go one more time. I'll give this about a 2.5, but the pop from your brain right away has to be there.
Yeah.
So I think toe scrunching every day. Just get a towel. Keep it simple, but don't just do therapeutic. Don't do this. You got to because you're still building a neurological aspect there. Yeah. Try one time. 1, 2, 3. Yes, he just went up. That's a 3.
Yeah.
So he went from basically a 2 to a 3. That's a 4-point difference. That's huge.
What did you change when you did that one? Did you change anything, or did you think anything?
I just was a little more present. It just takes me, there's just like a level of like awareness and being in my body that just doesn't come as I get stuck here. Mm-hmm. And so that like, it takes me a few reps. Like the first, if I roll, it's like I have to wait for like 3, 4, 5 to get in with him because it takes me, I get smacked the first roll I do because I'm like, and it does take a while, but just a level of like, I don't know if it's like.
And see, I'm on that right with you. And I think that it's like we build, like I'm not saying this word right, but like synaptic pathways in our brain. We have comfort there. We have trauma there. We have output there. We have input there, right? And when you're going into sports, it's not life. We're walking more than we're being explosive with our toes. You see what I mean? So we're not cognitive of that at all times. You become what you do the most. Your comfort zone is walking. All of us. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
So how do we come out of that element? So when you hit the gym with me, it's hot.
Fast.
It's hot. You know what I mean? We got to get it. Hey, let's go, baby.
Yeah.
Positive energy is really hot because I need your brain to understand, like, this is your relaxation is do or die. Mm-hmm. Yeah? Your relaxation is do or die. Let's do big toe real quick. I'm going to get through these pretty quick. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that one. It's hung a little bit. Do a couple. Oh, you're on. Big toe. Yep.
Just a big toe?
Yep. Hard as you can. You saw that one? Yeah, there you go. Whole joint. That's good. Let's try it out. 1, 2, 3. Nice. All the way down. 1, 2, 3. I'd give that one more time. 1, 2, 3.
It's just a little practice. I think I got to get there.
Exactly.
So then the explosiveness, like that's one of those, like the movement starts to come a lot more, like I got the movement and capacity, but just training that to be training that to be.
As soon as you're feeling the pressure, though, it's like that's where the block comes in.
Yeah.
You see what I mean? Because right now that
true.
pop looked like as good as his or better. But when I put it on him, he was right with that resistance. That may be because his absolute strength may or may not be a little better in the joint right now. But there's still something there because you got pop. Like it's pop. You hear the cracking and it's going. You know what I mean? But when I put pressure on you, get average.
That's true. For
You know what I mean?
That's what I'm working on.
Yeah. Yeah. Try these out. Oh, the man. Hold on. Relax. Oh, let me do dorsal real quick. Let me do dorsal real quick. Sorry. 1, 2, 3.
That's weak.
Yeah.
That's
1, 2, 3. And look, it's a certain way I'm doing this. So I don't want to hinge on them. I don't want to push my ground because I'll put too much pressure.
Yeah.
So what I do is, once I feel the joint of capacity, I see those ligaments start to budge, I cut. I'm not doing any more pressure on that. So I have to be very consistent on both sides. I can be a little tricky with left to right hand because my right's a little stronger than my left.
Yeah.
So, this is something I teach to my coaches. Like these are very important tests. If we can beat this right away, you can save yourself a lot of time in other areas, especially in the foot. 1, 2, 3. So, yeah. So that would probably be about a 1.5.
ankle injury.
Yeah, 1.5. Yeah, it's got some strength, can't make it through the entirety of the movement. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1.5.
All right.
Yeah, both of those. I'm gonna show you some stuff here in a second. You can fix that quick though. Let's go dorsal first. So I'm right on it already. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Good. Faster on the range. That was great range. Now get through it faster. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So I'll go 2. Very solid. He has a lot of range. It's not blowing me away. Once it starts blowing me away, I go up a point or half point. 1, 2, 3. Same there. Very consistent. 1, 2, 3. That's a 2. It's very consistent. It's not blowing anybody away. So, but that's normal. Dorsiflexion is one of the hardest ones. Show you this one. This is plantar. So getting into sprinting, this got to be elite. On 3, you're going to just throw everything forward. 1, 2, 3. Very good. Good pop. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Now, how do I gauge if this is a 4? My hand will come off. Dead serious.
Yeah.
The hand is off. A 4, I ain't keeping it on there. Because I have it over the hand right now. You see what I mean?
Oh, we gotta
This is 2.5. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we got to get 1, 2, 3. That's a good pop, though. You see what I mean? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 2.5, though. So it's very good. Very, very good. Let's go toes. 1, 2, 3. Just toes. I'm sorry. Get a couple scrunchies later on. All toes.
Scrunchies.
Big scrunchies. Hey, I ain't gonna talk big words. I'm gonna let you know what I feel in my mind. 1, 2, 3. Good. 1, 2, 3. No ankles. Sorry. 1, 2, 3. Try this one by itself. No ankles. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. It's got some pop there. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. This nothing. Nothing.
It's my twisted toe.
Nothing.
It's gone rogue.
1, 2, 3. I can feel it. Yeah, I can feel it. So that 1, 2, 3. I ain't doing nothing. 1, 2, 3. This one. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, these two ain't doing nothing good. So that you know you can be a 3 unless they're all working. Mm-hmm. So there's a lot of pop here. Mm-hmm. A lot of pop. Elite pop here. 3, 3.5 pop. These are all 2s and lower. Mm-hmm. So what I would go with that total deficiency, I would label that. But I definitely have to go 2 there because of a total toe is 1 toe is not doing anything at all. So, and those are easy fascia things to fix. I mean, they're not that hard. We just don't have, like we get in every day and we go at it. You know what I mean? Every single day. We go at the feet for 15 to 20 minutes. Wow. Then to about every day. Because what happened early on, when I started this, my first couple of years, we were getting these little tweaks, ankle twist here and there. And I was like, dang, well, where is this coming?
To me too.
Yeah.
Ankle. Yep.
And that's weird to me now. You see what I mean? That is. So I had a quick story. I had a head special teams coach, been in the league for 20 years, named Thomas McGahee, a friend of mine. He brought his son in. Son's at U of H, but he's head special teams coach with the New York Giants. And he came in, he's known. He's with Eric Thomas right now. And Like he's known in the community of training and sports. And he came in and watched us for a week. And he said, I had a guy on one of those super cats. And see, here's the cool thing about the super cat. I'm not against weight. I want the power. I want the weight. I love absolute strength, because if I get the nervous system to be able to project that and apply metric speed, oh my God, we got problems. And so he came in and had a guy who'd been with me a while. He was doing like probably 170 pounds, but that's hellified jumping, because he's got to take that back down with a coach loading him. So in this particular situation, he had 2 coaches loading him at about 175 to 150 pounds. His heel has to stay up. It cannot touch the ground. So he's jumping out of this, back to the ground, back up right away, right? It's unbelievable. Yeah, right? Dude, I don't know how he did this. Comes down one of the reps. I mean, I just turned and walked off. Done. Mm-hmm. You got to be done, right? Right? He in the corner, right behind me. He just bringing his son. He's like, his mouth wide open. I just turned my back. Well, it's a good career. Dude walks around for 5 minutes, comes back in, does another set. That dude walked out there, he said, Coach, I've been there all week. I have never seen so many people roll over an ankle and walk off like nothing happened in my life. It hurt him, but he came back to work the next day, no injuries.
Because his ankle has the capacity.
It's the capacity. That's right. Yeah. So our shoes like limit us. If you get basketball kids, they're always on high tops. You know what the problem is? Plantar flexion. So as high as they're jumping, most of them with their shoes off can't get all the way down to a ballerina point. What kind of shoes they wear? You're aligned with what you're aligned with.
Yeah, the shoe blocks.
That's right. Squash a couple times. Yeah. Hard as you can. Good. All right, let's go back. I'm taking all 4 toes. You're going to take these all the way through the capacitated joint to the ground as fast as you can. No ankles. All right. If you mess up, it's okay. I'll say redo. 1, 2, 3. Just toes. Try it again. All toes. Just squeeze them. Yeah. Squeeze them. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. It's getting there. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. It's getting there. You said it, every rep is getting better and better. You see that? It's a brain thing, Mark. Yeah. Try these outside too. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So you're not, see that one's, yeah. See how loose that joint is?
Yeah, I have I think one of these pinky toes, the right one doesn't move very well.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Okay. All together. 1, 2, 3. So I give that a 2. This one here is a little static. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, he said it's real hard for him. I'm going to take some pressure off. 1, 2, 3. You say you're just not finishing that. You see what I mean? So you're getting through this first joint.
Yeah.
And then it's nothing after that. You know what I mean? 1, 2, 3. This one's much stronger. I'd give this definitely a 2. That's kind of holding you back there. This would be about a 1.5 because of the point differential. You can't get through the position all the way. 1, 2, 3. Relax. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, relax your ankles and just fire the foot. Just real quick, 1 pop. 1, 2, 3. Yes, once. Yeah, the joint's not doing anything.
I don't have very good mobility, so I think that's kind of part of it.
Could be. But what you got for us? We're gonna do some kettlebells.
We have our 26s, but these
I think these may
10 and 15. I don't know.
What's this right here?
That's a 26 also.
That's
I think
26?
12 kg. Yeah.
It's gonna be hard first day. You may be able to handle it. Who else was a 3? Who were you endorsed? No, you were deficient.
2.5.
You were 2.5. You may be able to handle it. This may work. Let's try this one. Yeah, let's try this. Can we sit on this platform? Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's try this real quick. Stuff off. So when I train an area, I want to train every range. I look at things through degree points, right? So come on over here. Okay. So this may do long enough. Yeah, kick. Let's do it on a bench. Let's get a bench. Yeah. I want that leg straight so you're all ankle. So you're gonna sit here, leg out. Your one leg's gonna poke out. I'm gonna put this on one leg.
Sit back here, or?
Yeah, just do that. Yeah. Hike this leg up. That's good right there. I'm gonna go right here on the end here. All right. So you're gonna take this. We're just gonna swing it up and down as fast as you can.
Continuously?
Go. Continuously. I'll tell you what to do. Yep.
We have an equipment for this. We have the knees over toes.
Oh, there's a tibialis bar thing we have.
Oh yeah, we can
Wait
use
on the
that.
end of
Yeah,
it.
yeah, we can use that. We can use that. Yeah.
He's got it, I guess.
Okay. So when you're going to work here, when that thing's not shifting as much, we're going to go full range, half range, that's halfway up, quarter of the range, halfway up, X, quarter X,
it's gonna burn.
tiny X, yeah, circle, full circle, change, go the other way, half circle, quarter, half, full, yes, side to side, sway the ankle, yeah.
Yeah.
Put a 10. See how 10 works.
Thank you.
Perfect.
It's I'm assuming you're taking like a floss band or a band of wrapping something real close. Would that be better, like closer to center of mass?
Okay, so here's my thing on bands. With athletes, I don't risk it. I'm gonna tell you why. With the band, if you're taking that band, I'm not saying it's bad. If you're taking that band, the more you go away from the exertion point, the strength of the range changes. So if I was to hook a band to there and pull back, the more engagement I get is most of the engagement is going to be in the back because I'm pulling away from the connective point.
Sorry, I think I said poorly. I mean, like wrapping the weight around your ankle, like taking a floss band, voodoo band is.
Oh yeah, to protect your
Yeah,
foot.
that's no. I just meant as like to keep it closer. Like if you took a 5-pound dumbbell and wrapped it around there to keep it like closer to the center of mass. Like, I'm assuming that's another
I see
option.
what you're saying. Yeah. No, that'd
Okay.
be kind of cool. Yeah, you can do that.
We do this sometimes. We lay down on here and do like a little bit of tib, but you're saying the band might not be.
Yeah,
as effective as the weight.
yeah, because the weight is constant through the range. Yeah. You see, and like with normal people, I'll do that. Like I'm trying to live a regular life, a good life. I'll do that, won't have a problem. But when he's trying to
Strengthen
run
tips.
26 miles per hour, 24 miles per hour, you know what I mean? I don't want to take a chance.
Yeah.
So I'm going to make sure the range is consistent throughout the variations. Yeah. So
Excuse
I
the
had a
ashy
drill
shins.
All right, let's try it out.
Didn't use lotion. So that's why I keep lotion in the office. All right. So
They'll get it. I came out the hotel like, damn, I'm be on this podcast.
I got some for you. I got some.
I got
if
you.
need
Oh,
it.
thank you. Ready?
So
Go.
full range.
Yeah. Half. Quarter, all the way up. Yeah, to the high point. Yeah, the high point is your quarter. Yeah. Okay. Full circle. Big one. Faster. Yeah. Change. Go the other way. Good. Half circle. Change. All the way around. That's still a full circle.
all the
just
way around.
smaller. Yeah, it's just smaller. Yeah, quarter circle. Little bitty one, but it's still a full circle. Work that joint. Change. Go the other way. Yeah, X. Draw an X, full X. Half X, quarter X. Kill it. Cut it. Cut it. Yeah, so as the speed starts to get too slow, we cut it.
Yeah.
The neurological aspect.
I'm even
So
trying
you
to
can
think
always
of the
go
shapes.
Yeah. But you can always go back and do another set. It's okay, but let your nervous system rest.
With something like this, actually, I'm curious if I should wear it. Like, if you should wear a shoe, because the sides of that actually kind of hurt.
With
So
this
what-
tip, that's why what we normally do, we do a kettlebell and we wrap an ankle weight around it, and then we use it like that, so it's a lot more durable and it stays on. With the tip machine, you need a shoe.
Okay.
Because it rocks.
Yeah.
That's the problem. Yeah. So that's, if y'all want to try it, anybody else want to try it real quick? Yeah. It's going to be a little rocky without the shoe on, but
I'll give it a try.
Try it out, Mark. Yeah.
Throw my shoe on. I'll try.
okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Say anything you can get the.
I think you'll be all right. It burns. Yeah, it's definitely burns. There's so many manipulations. That's really what's getting you is the manipulation of the ranges.
I love that you're talking about this because when I was doing a lot of tip stuff, what I wasn't doing all the stuff you were talking about, but the main thing I was doing was doing circles because I found like doing this, okay, cool, but the circles I started to just burn.
Yes.
I'm like, there's something here. So I was doing that for a long time. But this is
It opens that joint up like a shoulder almost. The other thing, we go sideways too, and we'll go unilateral. Yeah, so we'll work the unilateral component as well. So we'll go inside, lay on this side, come up, and then lay on the side and come up that way. Yeah, I'm gonna hit it all.
widen that, Mark. I made it super narrow. Sorry.
Yes, yeah. So
And
it's
then-
all ankle. So I don't want to bend here because I want this to
Okay.
do all the work. Because what'll happen if you get too much, just start projecting it.
Yep.
All right, ready? Go.
Yep.
Press it down. Yeah.
Just trying to even think about moving it fast.
Yeah, it's weird, ain't it? Half, quarter, full circle. Change. Go the other way. Go the other. I have an evaluation test for that too. Side to side. Side to side. Quarter that. Half that X. Draw an X. Quicken. All the way down, all the way up. Half of that. Quarter that. Kill. It's so weird because, dude, you go in my gym, this is just normal. Like, hey, they're doing it on their own. I'm walking off. Like,
Feel it like
we do it
all the
every
way
day.
up your whole leg.
Yeah, it really is. So,
I'm trapped, like a bear trap. That actually felt really good.
Yeah.
Felt like a traction for the
Yeah.
ankle.
Yeah. Yep.
I feel like I'm efficient.
You're gonna be all right, man. I mean, the more you tell your brain is powerful. You just gotta let your brain know, like, this is how we do it from now on.
Yeah.
You know, and it's gotta succumb at some point. But we gotta let it know, like, we move like this, I play like this, I'm gonna fight like this. This is a speed of sport.
Would there be utility in just like from a speed perspective doing it just body weight, or is the weight like part of it?
No, I think body weight is still good.
So,
yeah, I
like-
think a body weight situation first. Yeah, because like think about what you just did there.
Yeah.
Like I had you do it, you didn't do it well, I let go. Do it yourself. Put it back, got a little better. Do it again. So it's still a neurological aspect. You got 250,000 receptors in your foot. It's more than anywhere else in the body other than the brain. If you got all of that to work at full functionality, what happens? That's the question.
I just want to start to transition into doing more explosive stuff. I did it when I was younger, but I've steered very clear of it for the last couple of years because I don't want to hurt myself.
Yeah, and you have to have this foundation. Right. If you can just build this foundation with what y'all doing right now, y'all train. I mean, I've watched a lot of guys. I was really flattered y'all invited me because I was like, man, these guys got it together. You know what I mean? And
Try to pay attention as much.
yeah, you're hella. I ain't gonna lie. When I first started talking to them, I was like, oh shit. Oh my god. Do I have enough today? This guy knows the shit. And so it's really important, you know, like, I mean, we kind of feed off each other, but this foundational stuff, I mean, I've just watched it occur. And I started out doing this one day a week. I do this once or twice a week. I didn't know the importance at first. I was just training people, and I had a little bit of a decent knowledge I got taught, but I didn't really know what the hell I was doing. I wasn't a high level trainer. And
Does your ankle feel like different right now? Like the one side that you did?
yeah, go ahead.
But you do that every day?
Every day.
Okay, I need to start.
Every day, yeah. So that's 4 and a half.
Add it
That
to
would be
the list.
4 to 5 days a week.
When I started on 4 to 5 days a week.
Yeah.
Feels like I can, like, kind of like, yeah, I feel like I can
Always
control a little bit.
Yeah.
do not compromise strength for speed. Strength will come. I guarantee you that.
Yeah.
The guy didn't get to 225. I mean, well, he actually did 250 later on after that. If I tell you that, he did a 250 jump squat. Yeah, I have that on tape somewhere. And I mean, this is a touch. This is poof, like no heels. If their heels touch the ground, I cut the drill. So I like that. I like that. Somebody trying to get employed.
I have to tighten.
I like that.
But I'm
Yeah.
just thinking something